Okay, so this is my house, and this is a very old lilac tree that came with the house. The house was built in 1912, which makes it a pretty old house. It's a farmhouse. It's actually the old barn, apparently, from the original barn's structure, and then they sort of made it up like a house. Anyway, it's bird feeder and watering cans, and there are some vegetables that are still growing in pots, and mainly tomatoes, and we have a dandelion growing patch because now apparently dandelions are delicious. And we have tomatoes, and we have marigolds in this raised bed, and lots of tomatoes. These are mainly Roma because you can freeze them easy, and they're easy to turn into sauce, which is delicious. There's my garage, and those are a patch of chives and more tomatoes and rhubarb and onions. And this is Madam Hydrangea, who is lovely, the sand cherry. And these are geraniums, which I think are very pretty. And these are pansies, which are newcomers to the garden. They are the council of pansies, in fact, and there's a King Solomon seal to watch over them. So that's very nice. And we go over here and say hello to all the rhubarb and the chives, which are very pretty and edible. They're being eaten. And there we have a rose, which is a very lovely gift from a very lovely woman. This is peas, and these were recently cut back spinach, but they're coming back. They don't care that they've been cut back, they're coming back. This is a bunch of kale, and over here we got this is a mystery plant. We don't know what it is, but it's growing among carrots. Those will be carrots, and then there's more spinach. Those are beets. This is a row of beets. These are all cherry tomatoes. Look at those peas. Oh, so many peas. And then over here, sorry for the swing, we have Lady Forsythia. Oh my goodness, Lady Forsythia overtook the entire garden last year. So I cut it way back to like a few twigs in the middle, and I thought she was going to be very offended, but she's not. She's come back quite strong. And these are some black currants that Linda recently planted. They're from her family, and they have taken quite nicely. And these little sticks are now blooming. And this is a raspberry bush, and they've all been coming back, which is great. These are some newly planted strawberries. Look at the enormous strawberries. So those are doing very, very nicely. And then there's a whole patch of onions that are coming up. And there we have a stove. They've been experimenting making stoves out of interlock, which kind of works sometimes. And then we have euonymus, who grows over this trellis, and this euonymus is gigantic and could use some chopping back, I think, because it is eating my trellis. And then behind it is a saxacotumberry berry bush, and it's coming out with berries, which are very delicious. I don't know if this camera will let you see, but berries. Anyway, so that's pretty much the garden. I thought you'd get a kick out of it. And yeah, I hope that wherever you are, the rain is coming in its season, and that you find lots of time to be outside and walking around and recognizing how lovely things that grow are and how intrinsic to our being they are. Take care of yourself, and speak to